Is college necessary for CA students? This is one of the most frequent questions that students ask me. And do you know what I tell them? I tell them a big no. Because college is absolutely unnecessary or irrelevant for those who are wishing to pursue CA. But when students and parents they hear a no from me, almost all of them are not convinced. They come with a preconceived notion that I might say yes and college might be compulsory. So in this video, I come up with 4 arguments to support my decision for opting out of college. That's the first segment of this video. On the contrast, in the second segment of the video, I'll be talking about who then can actually go to college, for whom college might be still relevant. And I'll be giving 3 arguments in favor of going to college. So if you have already made up your mind that you are going to go to college, then this video is not for you. But if you are on the fence, you can watch this video with an open mind, and I'm sure you will definitely get at least 5 takeaways that you can directly apply in your decision making that will play a huge role in your career. So let's get started. Argument number 1, colleges aren't inevitable anymore. Until some 20 years ago, college was the main avenue for higher education. People who wanted to pursue professional courses like CA, CMA, and CS did not have much of learning resources in the form of coaching centers, reference books, and course mentoring. My elder relatives who did CA in the 80s used college lectures as a base for CA curriculum, and the college library was the go to place to find reference materials. This situation totally doesn't exist today. Today, there are so many resources available for professional courses. There are thousands of faculties who take classes both offline and online. And now that we have e-commerce, we can buy reference books of quality authors anytime from any place. So the bottlenecks that were present in the 80s and 90s are not present today at all. And in modern day corporates, if there is a vacancy for a role that requires a professional, then the recruiters do not give much of a weightage for where the student has done college and how much percentage did they get in college. They mainly considered how has the candidate performed in their professional course. So to conclude, back in the day, great professors existed inside the college ecosystem. Therefore, going to college was an inevitable choice if we wanted to do professional course. On the contrary, nowadays, since the knowledge itself has been democratized and there are countless resources that are available online that we can access right from our home, college does not hold that inevitable status anymore. Argument number 2, see the opportunity cost. If you are serious about CA, then college is a waste of time, effort, and money. Let's just say a typical academic year in a college has 40 weeks and there are 5 days that a student needs to go to college. Therefore, in a year, it is 200 days of going to college. And let's just say that a student spends 5 hours in college and 90 minutes is spent on commute. So that's 6.5 hours right there for a single day. Multiply that with 200 days, we have 1300 hours. This is for 1 year. Multiply that for 3 years, you have a time cost of 3900 hours. That's huge. In my experience, I have seen that it roughly takes 4000 hours of academic preparation to clear the entire CA course comfortably. So, don't you think instead of spending 3900 hours in college, if we reinvest that time into the professional course, we can clear it comfortably? And the next point is for parents specifically. Look at your family financial status. If you want your son or daughter to get placed in a good job and start earning big numbers right from the age 22, and if time is of essence, then again going to college would be a very bad choice because you cannot undergo articleship training and full-time college simultaneously. Therefore, if you prioritize college, then articleship training has to wait until the college is over. This might delay their chance of getting into a good job easily by 1.5 to 2 years. And the opportunity cost of this delay can range anywhere from 12 lakhs to 25 lakhs. Argument number 3, doing CA and college together leads to burnout. The problem I'm having with some students is that they get so good marks in class 12. They aim for CA and then they join college. Normally, till they are in CA foundation stage, they were able to manage college as well as foundation together. But when they clear CA foundation, they need to join classes for CA inter. CA Foundation to CA Inter is a huge jump from difficulty standpoint. And the inter classes run for 6 to 7 hours every day, which itself is a full-time thing. and the lectures also can get quite intensive. Now the students find it hard to manage. They would not be able to go to college, attend the lectures, finish projects and assignments, and then also attend CA classes. It's like just 9 months ago, they were kind of leading a school life, and now suddenly their days are packed with 12 to 13 hours of intense lectures, commute, and preparation. Most of the students try to cope with this schedule for 2 to 3 weeks and eventually reach a conclusion that it would not be possible for them to do both. Some students even go to the level of burnout. When they finally accept reality, they see the merit in taking professional course seriously and then they drop out of college and convert into distance education. Now my question is, why go through all this confusion? Just register in some university as a distance education student right after class 12 and go all in on the professional course. Argument number 4, the exposure myth. I see a lot of parents falling for this trap. They want to send their kids to college because they think college would help the kids gain social and interpersonal skills. There they will meet new people, make new friends, get to organize cultural events, and thereby gain human skills. This is their thought process. There is nothing wrong with parents wanting their children to develop interpersonal skills. But my question is, should going to college be the solution for that? First of all, you should see the base temperament of your child. If your child is a natural extrovert, then yes, they can make use of college programs and events, volunteer themselves to arrange things, and get the first hand experience of what goes into conducting these programs and events. But the point is, if your child is an extrovert, then he would have done all these in the school itself. Now, on the other hand, if your child is a natural introvert, then no matter you get him into college, he's probably going to disappear into the crowd and shy away from all volunteering. Leadership and interpersonal skills are soft skills that are learnable at any age, and they can be taught and learned in a quick time. It's not like the hard sciences like science or math. You surely don't need to spend 3 years and that much amount of money just for learning soft skills. Again, there are many resources today where you can learn interpersonal skills even after getting your professional degree. In the professional environment, most of the companies themselves train the employees on manners and etiquettes through orientation. Even if they don't, the children will pick up these skills by trial and error out of sheer necessity. Like how we pick up the local language when we move into a new state or a country. So far, I have been talking about what are all the reasons why you should not join college. Now, I am going to talk about why or when can you consider going to college, or when going to college would be a good option. Situation number 1, you are just giving a shot at the professional course. See, you want to do a professional course, but you are just having it as a second option, meaning you are just giving it a shot. If you are going to do a professional course with this mindset, then better join a college because you are not going to give your best in your professional degree. And if you don't give your absolute best, it is almost impossible to clear any professional course like CA, CMA, or CS. In that situation, you need a backing, and the college degree will give you a decent backup. With that college degree, either you can directly join into an entry level job or you can use that college degree for joining a full time MBA somewhere. Situation number 2, you want to have fun. This may sound sarcastic, but I am putting forth this point with utmost seriousness because I have seen some students with this attitude. If you really want to have the so called fun in life and you are super sold on the fact by movies and pop culture that college is a great place and it's the place where great friendships are made and hanging out with friends and taking part in culturals and events, if this occupies a very big role in your life, then definitely join college. Question number 3, you want to give your kids some leeway time. This event really happened. I was counseling one of my class 12 students. He came with his father, and his father said that he was planning to get his son admitted into a college. I asked my own question, why do you do that, sir? Your son is already a bright student, and why do you want him to waste time on college? And his reply was, see, I have been pushing my son so hard since class 9. So, for the last 4 years, since class 9 till class 12, he has been working so hard. He got good marks in class 10 and good marks in class 12. Now I really want him to go out and have fun for 3 years, even at the cost of not being productive. I just want to give 3 years for himself because I have enough money and I can spend it on a lavish college. And it is also fine that if finishes his college by 21 and then starts to do CA and finishes CA by 25 or 26 and then starts earning by that time, it is again totally okay for me because I myself have 10 to 12 years of service left and I already have saved enough for both of my kids. I know this sounds very rare, but this was his reply. So if you are also a parent who is very similar to this, then yes, you may consider joining college. So I hope you went through all these points and you got the inputs that you were looking for. Even if you cannot make up your mind yet, I hope the points I put forth nudged you in the right direction of thinking. I hope you reach the right conclusion. Thank you for watching and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.